chat. I see plenty of definitions of DORA metrics. How do you guys calculate MTTR and why? That's a very interesting question. Tom, you want to answer this one?
All right. Yeah, and yes, indeed, Celine, thank you for your question. We have plenty of definition of MTTR, and actually, when we get back to the basics, it's the time that is spent to resolve an incident. So the way we do it at Keypup on our template insights is that we want to take a look at the time an incident was created. And today we do so by looking at issues or pull requests that are labeled incidents. And we do the calculation between the time it was created, so the issue, for example, was opened, and the time it was closed. And this lapse of time will give you the time it needs in average for your teams to handle an incident.
Okay, I think that was another related question, Tom. What is mean time to recovery? So to explain that, when your website is down, that's what we call an incident. So it means that somehow something is going wrong in your platform. There is a bug somewhere, or maybe your database crashed, etc. What it means is that your service is not available to your customers. So from that point onward, the clock is ticking. You have to resolve this incident as quickly as possible. And you enter from this point onward into a recovery process. You want to put your website back online. And that's one of the DORA metrics, this measurement, how long it takes for you to put your service back online. It's one of the key DORA metrics because it measures the ability of your team, your ops team usually, but also your approval chain, engineering team. It measures your reactivity, how long it takes to recover from an incident. So that's what we call mean time to recovery. And you want this metric to be relatively low, less than an hour typically. I must specify that this metric, the mean time to recovery, we tend to recommend to measure only the manual or human-based recovery. Typically, recoveries that come from self-healing mechanism, like for example, you have an infrastructure that is based on containers like Docker, and some of your containers crash and then recover automatically. We recommend not including these recoveries in your mean time to recovery because they will artificially decrease your mean time to recovery. So you only want to measure the human-based recoveries, just to measure the efficiency of your team to recover from a big incident.